Hello there, everyone. This is Brother Birch. In this video, real quick, I just wanted to say happy Friday, first of all. For those of you who haven't taken the test yet this week, good luck. And I wanted to just I just wanted to share a couple things with you this morning. So first things first, here's our course syllabus. Okay, some important things to bookmark. Just as a reminder, we have our video spreadsheet. If I click on that, then this guy will come up and you have all of our live classroom recordings and assignment help and other programming exercises. These programming exercises are super helpful. So let's say you watch the assignment 5 video, you have some good progress on that from the video, and then you're kind of stuck. You don't know what to do. You can watch this chapter 5 exercise 3 video, which will be very similar to your assignment each week, okay? These videos that I put in here and did are very similar to your assignments, okay? And for these completed programming exercises, I just go from start to finish, how I would start, and then I actually do the program. So use this, and then also these developer tools videos are extremely helpful. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. Another thing that I wanted to point out is this guy right here. Where do you get help? Okay, there's the Online Tutoring Center, which if I click on, we'll open this up. Let's see here. I'll just click on Tutoring Center. So if I click on Online Tutoring, get an online tutor. Oh, that's where it was. Visit the tutor scheduling system. You can come into here. You go ahead and log in. It'll pull up all of your classes that you have. And you just select the class that you want to tutor for, and it will get you into a scheduling system. So you just click on get a tutor, you select your class, and then you'd schedule time for a tutor. Okay, so that's super helpful. We also have Emily in this class, who is fantastic and is super good with all this stuff. She's happy to help. And if you want to set up an appointment with me, you can use this link. When you click on this link, it'll just open up a page that looks kind of like this. You can click on a specific day, and it'll show you all the times that I'm available on that day. Okay, so don't forget about these resources. Okay, they're still here. It's easy to forget about these things when you're neck deep in code that you're struggling to understand, and I understand that. So last but not least, I wanted to look at a program. Okay, so I have this program right here. It is saved, and I want to run this in my browser. So I'm going to say copy file path. I'm going to come over to my browser and paste it. Okay, convert a random number into something else. Okay, so let's say I typed in 50 and calculate, and nothing happens. Okay, it doesn't matter how many times I hit calculate, how many times I click here, nothing's happening. Okay, I could go back in my text editor and try to figure out what's going on, or I can right-click in the page and hit inspect, or hit F12, and it will open up my developer tools. Okay, look at these beautiful red errors. Now I know that we don't really like seeing errors, but it's better than seeing nothing. Okay, at least the errors kind of give us a point of reference for where to start. So it says unexpected token, a parenthesis, this guy, on line 14 of my code. Okay, so then I'll look at line 14 and be like, what's the unexpected token? Oh, maybe it's that guy right there. Okay, so I'd go back to my text editor. Oh, look at that. Sublime knew what I was talking about too. I hit save, and I'll come back in here and hit refresh. Okay, so no errors yet. Okay, that's nice. I'll type in 50 and calculate. Now, notice calculate still didn't do anything. If I close these, I could still hit calculate a bunch of times, and it's still not doing anything in the page. Looks exactly the same as it did a second ago. But if I open up my developer tools, it shows me an error. It says, hey, document.getElementById is not a function. Okay, so what I would do first is I would look at this line of code and be like, that looks right. It looks exactly like it is in the book. Okay, so then I would Google document.getElementById, and I would find the W3 Schools link, be like, what is different about this one than mine? And I would come back over here. Whoops, not there. Where was I? Right here. And I'd be like, I wonder what's different about these two. Maybe I'd come over to my text editor, and I would just replace that. Okay, oh, looks like it capitalized my B. Okay, so I had an error here that I didn't realize. Okay, I just had a lowercase b, but JavaScript is case sensitive. Okay, and so that was throwing an error. All right, I'm going to type in a number again with my developer tools open so I can see if something happens. And nothing happened this time. Okay, no errors, I mean. We have a value being outputted to the user. Okay, so let me look at this program real quick. Text field where the user inputs data. So I have this input with a unique ID. A button so the user can start the JavaScript function or call this function. Okay, and that function call is inside of that button in the onClick attribute. And then our output, okay, output where the JavaScript will show up. Again, we have a unique ID here that we reference, and then we can output whatever we say is equal to right here, okay? Now, a couple of interesting things. So 50, if I typed in 50, plus 20 times 0.5, okay? So 20 times 0.5 would happen first, so that would give me 10, plus 50 should give me 60, okay? So I don't have any syntax errors in here. If I had syntax errors, they'd show up in bright red here. This is a logical error. I don't want to see 5,010 here. I want to see, let's see, 10 times 5, or 10 plus 50, I want to see 60, okay? So a couple of things that I'm missing. First things first, when this value comes in, if I come back into my browser, if I put a breakpoint right here and push my button, okay, I can press F10 or hit this step over next function call, and I can see what 50 is, okay? We have the number 50 as a string. It's in these quotations, in these quotation marks, okay? So it's not a number. So as soon as I try to add that to 20, it's going to append 20. It's going to treat it as a string. So it'll show up not 50 plus 20, it'll show up 5,020, okay? But the 20 times 5 takes place first. So we get 10 there, and then we add 50 to that, or append 10 to 50, and we get 5010. All right, so F8 to let that go. I'm going to come back in here. Really important here, I have to convert text to number. So I'm going to say q equals parse float q. Okay, so I can pass in a value here, or I could say var user number equals parse float, and we pass in the string that we need to convert into a number, and it'll assign it to this. Okay, and then I can use this here in my math. Okay, no, I don't want to purchase it. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here, refresh. I'm going to type in 50 again and calculate. You notice we still have a string 50 as our input, and then I have the number 50, and then when I do this, look at that, we have 60. Okay, because I got 20 times 0.5, which was 10, plus 50. It had two numbers, so it could actually get the 60 value that we wanted. Okay. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video for you guys real quick. Just a couple of reminders, both about, you know, class things, video spreadsheets, tutors, and things like that. And also some really common errors that I see a lot of the time when people are working on their first JavaScript programs. So to those of you who haven't taken the exam, good luck. To those of you who did, also good luck. Hope that it all went well. And again, happy Friday, you guys. I hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend.